Hello, my name is Rob Evans, and I'm the School Security Liaison Officer for Vermont's Agency of Education and Department of Public Safety. This facilitated dialogue is designed to initiate a conversation about how your school would respond to a critical incident when there is inclement weather approaching. And please remember the following guidelines throughout your discussions today. This is a great opportunity to walk through an emergency preparedness scenario together. It's definitely a low-stress, no-fault environment. There are absolutely no right or wrong answers. And please respond to the questions contained in this dialogue based on current plans, policies, and procedures. I don't know or we don't have that are okay and acceptable answers. Now let's get started with the scenario. The date is November 25th. It's 9:15 in the morning and classes are in session. It's 35 degrees outside, strong winds are blowing, and it's raining very hard. At 9:30 a.m., the fire alarm sounds and one of your staff members just called the front office and said they heard a loud explosion coming from the boiler room. The school is evacuating and local first responders are on the way. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. At 9:45 in the morning, you're informed by the fire chief that you will have to remain outside the building for another 30 minutes before reoccupying the building. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. At 10 a.m., the fire chief advises you that the clearing of the building is taking longer than expected, but he hopes to have the building ready to be occupied in about 30 more minutes. The wind has begun to pick up and it has begun to hail. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. A short time later, local fire officials have determined that the building is safe for you to reoccupy. Faculty, staff, and students are moved back inside and they are recovering from this incident. Please review the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. And some additional considerations to think about. What additional training has been identified for school staff to attend that would help you respond to a situation like this? And what additional resources or equipment have you identified that could help you manage an incident like this in the future? And when was the last time you visited the Vermont School Safety Center's website? And when was the last time you coordinated with local emergency responders to discuss your crisis planning procedures? And finally, are you familiar with the standard response protocols that will help you manage any critical incident on campus? Thanks for participating in this exercise, and please contact me via the information provided with any future questions that you might have.